Good evening and welcome all of you to my story. First, let me introduce a little bit about myself. My name is Lâm. Uh, Currently, I'm a student of Nguyễn Thị Kim Oanh College, uh, partial BBN BM42 at the Partial English Center. My class is very interesting and always full of energy. We have each other to learn and love to share our stories together. We have a very strict but enthusiastic teacher, and she's so funny. Today, I'm very happy to be here to tell you an interesting story. This story is about difficulties I have met in learning English, as well as the way I have used to learn English better. And maybe after listening to my story, you can find way to learn English effectively. I'm going to div- divide my story into two parts. First of all, I like to begin with the difficulties I have made in missing learning English, and I have a question for you. Do you think that it's quite difficult to remember English vocabulary? Yes, me too. Well, when I was a high school student, English is a very difficult challenge for me. I realized that English was brought me many more benefits than just a foreigner language subject. I admit that each subject has its our usage for students, but English is the one brings me the most practical value. At first, I just studied it as a tool for communication, but then I gradually learned more about other aspects of it, such as entertaining, researching, and exploring. Most my favorite songs and movies and cultures that have English as their main language, and people who do not know this language can clearly miss a big part of media entertainment. It is true that we can still have translation and subtitles, but it is better if we can understand the true meanings of the original version. Uh, Besides, there are very limited materials about academic information in Vietnamese. Therefore, the best choice is to look them up in English sources. To do is we need to have cultural understanding of English, since most of the automatic translation tool usually makes mistakes in expressing the exact meaning of those words. Uh, Furthermore, I have met a lot of people from many cultures since I learning English, and they brought me a huge amount of interesting things from all over the world. Now I show you. To sum up, I just want to say that learning English will be easier if you can find the suitable ways for yourself, as well as have enough passion, persistence. I do hope that someday in the future you can overcome your fear and speak English fluently with foreigner. Thanks, bye.